A plea and a warning from New York City leaders about a threat to safety and security funding for the city. Lawmakers and police say anti-terror programs will stop unless Congress passes legislation allowing for more money to prevent terrorist attacks here. CBS 2's Marcia Kramer has the story.
The anti-terror preparedness drill started with the sound of fake bullets as the NYPD, the Department of Homeland Security, the Office of Emergency Management, and the FDNY prepared to cope with the unthinkable.
We replicated things that occurred in San Bernardino, in the Bataclan in Paris, France, and in Australia, to name a few.
Go long, go long.
But sources tell CBS 2 that drills like that one in Brooklyn 3 months ago would cease to happen and other terror-fighting programs would grind to a halt unless Congress passes an urban area security bill that includes $180 million for New York City.
If Congress doesn't act, there are going to be a lot of happy terrorists out there in the world because they're going to have a chance to come at us with less of our defenses up.
Police officials were coy about just what programs would be cut. After all, they certainly don't want to give our enemies a blueprint of potential weaknesses. But in the past, the federal funds have been used for a wide variety of counterterrorism assets, from specially armed and trained cops, dogs that sniff out explosives, and a huge nerve center that traces suspicious activity. Frustrated area congressmen say anti-New York bias accounts for some of Washington's foot-dragging.
Well, I've heard on members-only elevators, why should we keep giving you guys money for Homeland Security? It doesn't help my constituents, they say.
The idea that they will not vote on this issue, the idea that we're spending all this time, how many conferences have I had with you, the media, talking about this issue, that they have to spend so much time urging that they do something. It's frustrating.
Congress comes back to Washington on September 6th. The big question is whether they stay long enough to pass the bill. In Manhattan, I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS 2 News.